Namaskara, Anuji. Is my voice audible? Good evening, Purnima ji. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Namaskara, ellarigu. Thank you for confirming. So, how are you all doing? There was some technical glitch. We have addressed it. So, I'm trying to wait because I'm expecting a lot of numbers today. I need more numbers because these guys have joined for classes and they're not attending. Sri Lakshmi ji is saying voice is cracking. Can you all please confirm that whether my voice is nice or cracking so that I can mold accordingly? So, how was your day, guys? So Kalyan Reddy ji is saying very bad day, and others are saying at work did not trade much. Good. I'm happy that sideways market ends profit only 101. That's nice, Abhishek, because Parag ji, Kalyan ji, you lost 15K. So that's why I suggest please just observe market, don't trade. Okay, just observe. So bullish hammer works awesomely today. You made profit in Adani Enterprise. You observed Adani Enterprise, Kishore ji. Yes, yes, Abhishek ji, you're right. You're right. Range bond market. Just watched. Good, good. Please don't trade. Swastiji, you lost in the morning, assuming now market will move up. See, assumptions don't work. So let market go anywhere. If there is an opportunity, we'll make money. If there's no opportunity, we'll stay away from market. Praveerji, you made 700 rupees profit using reversal strategy. That's awesome. Rudraji, it's not good because I want to know what's running on your mind. That's why I ask every day, how was your day? So that I can learn from your mistakes and I can share lessons from my mistakes. Profit 1K, Ranjan. That's nice. Please watch, don't trade. Yes, Niravji, बहुत अच्छी सोच है. Raviji, you entered KPIT and HCL may be mistake. Could you check? On what basis did you trade HCL and KPIT, sir? Rameshji, you made 12K profit in Nifty but exited early. The actual potential was double. That's awesome. Abhishek ji. Sri Lakshmi ji is saying, there's no voice. Because see, without taking all of you guys on board, I cannot go ahead. So, is my voice audible? Can I sing a song? At least Sri Lakshmi ji will be able to listen to that. Sri Lakshmi ji, can you please check your internet connection? Okay. So eager to listen to my song. Okay. My speech is like a song from the heart. So it's because every day I'm singing only in that way. So let's go ahead. Because see, today was a range bound market, right? So today was a range bound market. It requires a lot of experience to trade. Okay. Initial days, stay away from range bound market because it's a stop loss hunting day. Okay. Jitendra ji, thank you, Purnima ji. You made 4K profit in crude oil. That's awesome. Kalyan Reddy ji, we are yet to discuss swing investment strategy, right? Did we discuss the golden cross? Did we discuss the golden cross and death cross? That itself is the swing investment strategy, right? And you need to draw SR line. I've discussed how to draw SR line, right? So you need to combine all of it. So yes, Swastikji, that's what I request all of you. Just observe market, don't trade. Okay? Because see, market was too volatile today. Yes or no? Do you guys agree? Market was too volatile. So let me just try to. So when Nifty 50, everybody thought this will become bullish, right? So Anjanji, for that you need to learn my setup because I'll be teaching you how to prepare mentally for trading, right? As of now, I'm trying to tell you, first candle high was breached, but there was a resistance in option chain. Many people forgot to identify resistance in option chain, and many people were happily entering call option in Nifty 50. So we are using 5,000 rupees to trade, and these guys have used 1,000 rupees, 1,000 crores to create resistance. Can we break 1,000 crores worth resistance using 5,000 rupees? Yes, no? No, right? So which is more powerful, 1,000 crores or 5,000 rupees? So 1,000 crores is very powerful. So you guys should have done homework to identify resistance in option chain. How to do it, I'll teach you later. So there was a very powerful resistance. There was no opportunity. Then it started to retrace from here, right? So that retracement was so big, there was a small profit booking. And once again, this retracement was very huge. So people thought market was going up, they bought call option. When it started to retrace, they booked loss and they entered somewhere put option here. And then put option started to retrace, they booked loss here. They started trading call option. Once again, market started to fall, they exited their call option and they bought put option thinking it will fall. It went up. They literally played with your emotions, right? So you bought call option, it started to retrace, you exited somewhere here with loss and you bought put option, it went up, right? So here you exited with loss. Then this is what happens with beginners, right? Simple thing here is that I'll tell you, I'll show where you went wrong. So yes, all of you are saying yes, that's what exactly happened, and that's what happened to me also 7 years back. You guys are like at the initial stage, right? So which is the highest point of yesterday? Can I consider this is the highest point of yesterday? Yes or no? I just want a reply from all of you. कितना तेजस्वी लोग हैं हमारे ग्रुप में, रिप्लाई नहीं करते. So can I consider this line? Can I consider this line to be the previous day high or PDH? Don't you think the rejection happened exactly at PDH because no candle could breach PDH? Without breaching PDH, you cannot go bullish. Okay. And can I consider this as the lowest point of yesterday? And can I consider this as PDL? So major rejection happened here. It could not break PDL also. So for a buy trade, minimum criteria is to break PDH. For a sell trade, minimum criteria is to break PDL. I'm just giving you pointers for you to understand where you went wrong. You just observe this from tomorrow. You will be a better trader. Okay. Here PDL was breached, but there was a, see, there are two things. There were two things here. Please listen to me here. So there was a resistance in option chain that was very near to the PDH. There are two levels that can stop the market. One is PDH, previous day high, and the resistance which was there in option chain. Okay, these two combined together, it did not allow market to go up. Here, there was a very powerful support below this particular, this was an option chain support, and this is PDL. Though PDL was breached, according to my setup, this is the only candle. Just remember the day. Once I teach you the setup, we'll come back to this day just to understand. This candle gave entry when it breached the PDL. So what is the difference between high and low here? Let me just try to show you. Please tell me the difference between high and low of this candle. Take the difference of high to low. You can see high and low value here. Let me place this candle here. What is the difference? 58 points. So if you take trade here in this candle, can we get 10 points target achieved? When there's a movement of 58 points, don't you think getting 10 points is easy? So when the candle breached PDL, that was when you took entry and you booked your 10 points in Nifty 50 and you escaped. It requires patience. It requires patience to wait till this moment. Right? Yes or no? Are you guys getting ideas like what went wrong today? Right? So one pointer that you guys can observe. Yes, the reversal was very fast because I'll be teaching you that this is bullish Harami. The biggest red candle followed by a small green candle is a bullish Harami. It's a bullish reversal candlestick pattern. Hence, there was a reversal. So you need to wait until you understand this. As many of you guys were like asking how to understand things, I'm trying to give you pointers. This will add a lot of value addition to your trading. Okay, because I'll show you a lot of examples that will give you a lot of conviction. Let me just try to take Nifty Bank. So Venuji, how was your trading today? I'm a daily wage laborer. You all know that I have to make some money to earn bread. Nifty. So yes, let me take Nifty Bank. So now please tell me, all of you, please concentrate. Let's try to identify highest point of yesterday. Can I consider this to be the highest point of yesterday? Yes or no? Tejasvi low. Yes, bolna chahiye. Don't you think how beautifully there was a very powerful resistance which was posed exactly at PDH, and there was a very powerful resistance somewhere here. Both resistance along with PDH did not allow market to go further up. Okay. So no buy trade at all. So yes. So can I consider this to be the lowest point of yesterday? Yes. So when market is overing between PDH and PDL, then it's a choppy day. It's better to log out and do something else or trade stocks. Abhishek ji, just follow this tip so you will become a better trader. So minimum criteria for a yes वास्तिक जी इधर देखो मैंने highest point है ना highest point whenever there is a highest point of yesterday, if I draw a horizontal line at the highest point, that line will act as a previous day high. So to ascertain strength in any stock, in any index, in a currency or crude oil, minimum capacity of that commodity is to break PDH to showcase strength for a buy trade. That is the minimum thing, right? Say it's like getting above 35 marks to qualify for the next round, right? For a stock, for an index, or a commodity or currency for that matter, the minimum criteria for it to go for a buy trade to give you profits is it has to showcase the strength to break PDH, that is previous day, by just draw a line at the highest point. Minimum strength to showcase sell strength is to break the PDL. So neither the PDH nor PDL is broken. So for traders at the beginning stage, stay away from the market. To make money in choppy market, it requires a lot of experience. Experience has to be earned over a period of time. It won't come immediately, right? Because everything takes time. Even if you take 2 minutes Maggie, it takes 10 minutes for you to prepare. Just for the sake of it, they say 2 minutes, right? So yes, Chiragji, you're right. The first candle high got rejected, right? So whenever there is a wick, it indicates, you know, rejection. And moreover, do you have the first candle high broken for you to go for a buy trade? Because whatever open equal to low, open equal to high examples that we discussed, we used to refer first candle high to be broken for a buy trade. That also didn't happen because there were two levels which were restricting movement. That is resistance from the option chain and also PDH, right? So let me show you Adani Enterprise. So Adani Enterprise. So you can see here, if I mark this high, that is previous day high, don't you think after breaking there was a movement of 5%? After breaking PDH, don't you think there is a movement of 5% in swing investment? We struggle really hard to make 10% per month. By breaking the PDH, don't you think there was a beautiful movement here? Yes or no? Because this is the highest point of yesterday, right? So if we take top gainers and losers, so 5% is brilliant, right? So likewise, let me take the previous day example. So to trade on 27th, don't you think for a sell trade, what is the minimum criteria that I taught you? It should break PDL. Yes or no? Quickly. To trade on 27th, it has to break the PDL of 26th. So this is the lowest point. After PDL was breached, there was a fall of 7%. You could have made 7% profit on 27th after breaking PDL, and today you could have made 5%, 13%, 13% आपको World Bank भी नहीं देगा. PDH, PDL दे रहा है. This induces a lot of discipline, right? Trading. At least we should refrain from trading when there is no opportunity. Compulsive trader is one who trades just because he has a capital in demat, and actual trader is one who will trade when there is an opportunity. So you should trade when there is an opportunity, not because you have capital. You should trade. All right, let me take Zeal. So I've taken Adani Enterprise, which is the first stock and the second stock, because the learning what you're getting is purely from my experience. You won't get any such information in books, right? So let me just try to draw. This is the PDH. After breaking PDH, there was a movement of 3%, right? So it's good enough. So you can take one more candle reference, that is first candle. And after breaching the first candle, there was a movement of 1.6%. When it comes to intraday trading, we just stick to 0.5%. I'll tell you why 0.5% later. Okay. So let's check escorts. This simple analysis will improve your trading much better. Okay, this is the highest point. I'm trying to demonstrate how powerful is this PDH. So do we have this candle breaching PDH? So there was a breakout, then later it took support on the same PDH, then once again there was a double top, but still double top was rejected. It did not allow for the candles to go below PDH, and then the actual movement happened. Yes or no? Yes. Yes. So Adani Ports. So this is the PDH. Let me draw. Once PDH was breached, do we have a significant move? Yes, 7% move. So PDH is very crucial to be breached for a buy trade, and PDL is very crucial for a sell trade. Let me take Berger Paint. So Berger Paint, what is PDH? This is the highest point. This is the highest point. Don't you think the first candle high and the PDH both coincided together and both were breached? Once it was breached, you could have taken a buy trade, keeping this candle low as stop loss, because this is very safe. This is below PDH and also the first candle low. So what is the risk that we are trying to take here? We are trying to take 2.3 rupees. What is the reward that we got? 23 rupees. 1:10 risk reward ratio. Let me take one more example. Dixon. Somebody mentioned they made money in Dixon, right? So let me draw PDH. This is the PDH, okay? And this is the first candle high. This candle was so powerful, it was able to breach both first candle high also and PDH also, and the rest is history. So 3.8%, and you can keep the second candle low as stop loss. Just calculate what is the risk that you're trying to take here. 20 rupees. Did you get 1:1 here? For 20 rupees risk, did we get 1:1? Yes, no? Are you guys awake or asleep? Yes. Now let's try to check losers. Okay, Vedanta Limited. Let me take Vedanta Limited. Minimum criteria for a sell trade is it should break PDL. Okay, this is the previous day low, right? Yes or no? Do you guys agree this is the previous day low? Let me mark low. Don't you think the first candle itself, it breached the PDL? But still, we'll wait till 9:30. Once low of the first 15 minutes candle is breached, we'll go for a sell trade. 4% fall. So the length of the candle is too much. So 3.5% is the risk that you took, and you got 1:1 by getting this fall. And if you consider this to be a hammer, then preceding downtrend, location of the hammer is at the bottom. Once high is breached, you could have taken this trade also, and you could have made 3%. So totally you got 7.3% move. Say for example, if you trade Vedanta Limited with just cash, that is intraday MIS mode. So say for example, for long term, you need to spend 268 rupees. But if you go for intraday, you'll get 5 times margin. Divide 268.35 by 5. Tell me what is the value? 268. Around 50 rupees. So if I shift to intraday, I think they've not given intraday margin for this particular stock. Okay, so you have to buy according to, if you have around 26,000 rupees, then you have to buy everything with the same capital. Because of volatility, they have not given anything. Prashant Kaushik ji, you need to check FNO securities. Are you checking Nifty 50? Prashant ji. So Cipla. Let me take Cipla. Yes, that is the mistake. So please shift to FNO securities. It happens. So experience is correction of mistakes. I've committed all these mistakes. Okay, so welcome to the club. So do we have the first candle breaching the PDL? Yes or no? And icing on the cake. And icing on the cake is, do we have open equal to high? First of all, it has breached the PDL. So then it has got strength to fall further. And we have one more confirmation to go for a sell trade, that is open equal to high. As per OHL strategy, when open is equal to high, first candle low is breached, go for a sell trade. And once the low of this is breached, yes, gap down also. Whenever there's a gap down, low of this candle should breach, right? So let me take Hindalco. So जिंदगी में धीरज रखोगे तो आपकी जिंदगी में सूरज आएगा. सूरज आएगा तो आप डेफिनेटली नीरज चोपड़ा बन सकते हो. Right. So this was a volatile stock. Though PDL was breached, my intraday setup wouldn't have given you any entry here. Okay. Though PDL, so PDL was breached, there's no entry. Okay. So we'll take some more stock. Alchem. So Alchem. So let me just mark. When you have multiple confirmations, right? Don't you get confidence to trade when you have multiple confirmation? The first candle breached the PDL. And do you have open equal to high? Parashuramji, please wait for the setup. So open is equal to high. So what is the sentiment when the open is equal to high exactly matching? Bearish. So once low of this is breached, so you have so many confirmation here. First of all, PDL is breached, open equal to high, first candle low is also breached. The first candle low is so powerful, it can act as a resistance also if there is any retracement. Yes or no? So there was a breakout and then there is a retest of the same level, then boom, it went down. Right. Dr. Reddy. I'm trying to show you the significance of PDH and PDL so that from tomorrow onwards your observation will be precise. Right. Is this helpful? So you have open equal to high 4439. So bearish, we know. One condition in support and the low is also breached. Using virtual strategy, you would have taken trade from now. So from now, you will wait for this level also to be breached. So what is this level? PDL. So you have 3 confirmations here, and then the rest is you can keep stop loss above PDL. Stop loss will be very small, but try to take 1:1. 8 rupees risk, and we have got 51 rupees. So let me take USD INR, US dollar, USD INR, today's trade. Let's try to analyze. To some extent, Namrata ji. So do we have USD breaching the previous day low? And there was a gap down also. When there's a gap down, the first candle low should break. Okay. And do we have open equal to high? 82 rupees 88 paisa. 82 rupees 88 paisa. Right. So you can see there is a retracement, and at the high of this level there was a retest, and once again there was a fall, and at the low of first 15 minutes candle there was a retest. You can see it is making lower low. This means weakness, right? So then after that the actual fall happened. So there was a retest at the high. The retest is at the high, and there is a retest at the low. The first candle high and low will act as very good opportunity for retest, right? See how beautifully this PDL, focus on PDL, right? Let me take Japanese yen, JPY-INR. So JPY-INR, Japanese yen. You just need 2,000 rupees to trade futures in currency. So if you trade futures in currency, your future will be very bright. So this is the low of the first candle. There was a breakout, then retest. Retest happened at the low of the first candle and at the PDL also. Then there was a huge fall. Okay. So there was a movement of 33 paisa. Lot size is 1,000 whenever you trade currency. So is it good to earn 330 rupees for 2,000 rupees capital? Don't you think it's more than 10%? Yes. So let me take euro INR, because when capital is less, you focus more on chart. When the capital is more, you focus more on the P&L. Is it green or red? So this is PDH of yesterday. Yes or no? Yes. So do we have open equal to low exactly matching? Yes, right. Do we have the first candle high breach to take trade immediately at 9:30? So we have to wait until that is breached for OHL strategy to work. And there was a retracement and how beautifully it took support on the PDH of yesterday. So this is PDH of yesterday. And moreover, whatever you learned bullish hammer, it took support on this PDH. Preceding downtrend location of this bullish hammer, and once high of this is breached, you got 270, 27 paisa. 27 paisa into 1000 is 270 rupees. I think 270 rupees is good enough for 2 to 3,000 capital, right? If you make 270 rupees every day for 22 days, what is the profit? Close to around 5,000, right? Who will give you 5,000 rupees for 2,000 capital? I'll give you. Just focus. Let's check GBP INR. So definitely there is no point of discussion when it comes to PDH because there was a gap up. Okay. Do we have open equal to low matching here? 99 rupees 71 paisa. 99 rupees 71 paisa. Do we have the high of the first candle breaching immediately? Immediately? No, right? It happened here. So 23 paisa. So the risk was 18 paisa and you've got 23 paisa. So 1:1 is achieved. So you've got 180 rupees profit for 2K capital. Okay. Let's take crude oil. So I'll show you. The crude oil starts at 9 a.m. in the morning and it will end at 11:45. Don't you think you'll get 13 hours of trading? So let me mark high of this and low of this. Okay, this is the PDH and this is the PDM. Okay. Once this PDH is breached, don't you think there was a movement of 50 points? Yes or no? So lot size of crude oil is 100. So you would have made 5K. If you take a trade just because it breached PDH, you would have made 5K profit. Yes or no? Now the present candle, it is trying to close above PDH. The green body of the candle is trying to close above, right? Yes or no? So let's just wait and watch. Okay. So what is the value? 6393. Now the present candle closed above PDH. Yes or no? So let's mark high of this candle. Let's mark low of this candle. So crude will touch this level because candle closed above PDH. PDH is broken. It must become bullish. Okay. Once high of this is breached, what is the risk of this length of the candle? 37 rupees. So to touch 37 rupees, it should go up to this level, right? So which is this level? 6445. 6445. Do you guys just drop a thumbs up when if it touches 6445 in the group? Okay. Let's see if it touches 6445 today. Okay. So let me add crude oil here. So what is the high? 6442, right? What is the high made? Highest point? 6442. Yes or no? So my target is above the highest point it reached today. It is as good as saying above PDH of today. Sorry, today's high, right? So will it reach? Because with a lot of difficulty, it has touched 6442. It has to break 644 to give the target of 6445. Do you agree? Will it happen? Let's wait and watch. Okay. So let's take silver. So this is PDH. So candle could not close above PDH. It is struggling. So we'll just wait what will happen in silver. Let's take natural gas. So let me mark this is PDH and this is PDL. So when the candles are between PDH and PDL, what will you do? No trade. Is this clear? No trade at all. Don't you think there was a beautiful rejection at PDH, whatever we marked? The best trade is when you don't trade. At least you'll not lose your confidence and you'll not lose your money. See, I want you guys to become Mukesh Ambani. Don't become that Mukesh who's gonna come in the initial stage of the cinema that मेरा नाम मुकेश है, मैं tobacco चबा रहा था. So like that, if we become it is tough. मेरा नाम मुकेश, मैंने PDH PDL नहीं देखा, trade किया, loss हो गया. So become Mukesh Ambani, right? So I think I've shown you the significance of PDH and PDL so that you will become a qualitative trader from tomorrow only, because this small increment changes will help you a lot, right? See, I can give you a lot of examples in Nifty 50. Whenever there is a PDL breakout, there is a brilliant move, right? So whenever PDL and PDH is not broken, then it will be a choppy day. Don't you think so? The next day, when the 22nd was trending, the next day became choppy. Why? The width between PDH and PDL is too wide. It could not navigate to this level to break PDH to become bullish. It could not break this level PDL to become bearish, right? So next day, the PDH and PDL is very small. When PDH and PDL is very small, there is a possibility that it might break. And you can see how beautifully there was a consolidation. How beautifully there was a consolidation here, right? So what happened with crude oil? 6393. So will it jump another 45 or 50 points? So let's check. Okay, because thoda observe karna padta hai. You guys know I'm a daily wage laborer, so I have to make some money, or I'll stay hungry, right? So making 2.5 lakhs continuously for 4 days is like a dream come true for any trader. Yes, no? So yes. So let's check crude oil. Let me just. So don't you think so? The present candle is taking support on the PDH that I've done. Yes, Suhasji. Today I was able to make this, and I got lucky. So let's observe this. Can I expect you guys to? Yes. All commodities can be traded till. So it can be traded till 11:30. All commodities, silver, gold, crude, and everything. Okay. So I've given you the concept of PDH and PDL. Please make use of that. Okay. So meanwhile, let me complete one candlestick pattern at least today, so that we'll discuss inverted hammer. Yes, Swastikji. So let me take inverted hammer. Okay. So inverted hammer is completely opposite of bullish hammer in terms of prerequisites. So what are the prerequisites that is required to identify perfect bullish hammer? Preceding downtrend, location preceding downtrend, location should be at the bottom, shape should look like bullish hammer, right? So that is the beauty. 3/4 of the length is it. So let's observe crude oil. It has breached. So it was a red candle, right? When we watched, it was a red candle. So it requires a lot of experience and conviction to say this red candle will become green candle and it will break the high of this candle. Let's see, will it touch here? This is the live match which is running. So ball is coming to the bat and the player is very eager to hit the ball to the fence. So will the ball go and touch the fence here so that we can call it as a 6? So we'll just watch that later. Okay, so let's come back to this. Can I consider this to be as an inverted hammer? Can I consider this particular candle as an inverted hammer? Because it is complete opposite of bullish hammer. The wick will be on top. The 3/4 of the length of the candle should be wick, right? It should be wick, and irrespective of the time frame, it should work. Irrespective of the time frame, it should work. Okay. So color can be green or red. So color can be green or red. Okay. So what is the value? 6419. 6419 is the value. We need 25 points more to reach our target. Yes or no? 6445. Will 6442 will break? Yes, it will break. Just watch. It will break right in front of your eyes. That is the conviction that we need to have. You need to predict before the actual moment happens. That's when you make money, right? So the rest of the things is just a postmortem analysis. So postmortem analysis is like either creep low or either base low, right? But you should have that conviction to say this red candle will become green candle and it will touch this target. So first of all, the high itself is 6442. So my target is 3 points above this high, right? So it should 6442 will break and it will go beyond our target, right? 642526 2627 27. Come on, you can do it. Yes. So 27 2727. Just 20 points. Just 20 points. We are done for the day. 28 27 28 29. Okay. Anyways, let the match be running, and meanwhile, let me just explain this. So we can look at this particular hammer as an inverted hammer, right? So what are the preceding downtrend? Please write down the preceding please write down the prerequisites for inverted hammer. First point, preceding uptrend. First point, preceding uptrend. Shooting star and inverted hammer both are one and the same technically. Just to create a lot of candles, they are keep renaming the same. Judwa by inverted hammer or shooting star. But my prerequisites must match for you to work and to make money. So please write down preceding uptrend is the first prerequisite, and the location of the candle should be on top of the uptrend. Okay, location of the candle should be on top of the uptrend. Okay, and the shape should look like inverted hammer. Do we have the wick on top? Yes, the shape should look like inverted hammer. Then what will you do? You will mark high and low of inverted hammer. High and low of inverted hammer. Okay, once low is breached, there will be a fall. Yes or no? So what are the prerequisite? Preceding uptrend. Preceding uptrend is the first prerequisite. Second prerequisite, the location of the candle should be at the top of the uptrend. Okay, and the shape should look like inverted hammer, opposite of bullish hammer. The wick should be on top, right? And the color of inverted hammer can be either green or red. Okay, color can be either green or red. Okay, mark high and low of the inverted hammer. Once low is breached, you can take a sell trade. See, doji is different. Doji is like you will have a wick, and exactly at the middle you will have the body, that too very small. So that too very small. Okay, this red candle will be converted into green candle. This will break the high of this candle also, and it will break the high of this candle to get to reach our target. Now people will panic. अरे यार red candle हो गया, क्या करेंगे? कुछ भी नहीं करोगे आप, wait करो इधर तक reach होने के लिए. So inverted hammer. So let me show you a lot of examples for inverted hammer. So we need to match all the prerequisites. I'll repeat inverted hammer tomorrow also. I'm just trying to give you a glimpse and the prerequisite. Okay. Can I consider this to be a beautiful inverted hammer with all the prerequisites matching? So preceding uptrend. Do we have preceding uptrend here? Do we have preceding uptrend? Do we have location of the candle on top? Yes. The location, the shape, is it looking like inverted hammer? Yes. So once low is breached, do we have a beautiful fall? And you can see the low of this inverted hammer is acting as a beautiful resistance for the retest. It did not allow this to go up, right? So that is the beauty of it. So can I expect you guys to post a lot of example regarding inverted hammer? This is not an inverted hammer. We don't have to wait for the close. A breach is enough. See, this is a very good inverted hammer. So preceding uptrend, location of the candle is on top, and we'll mark high and low of this candle. Once low is breached, you can look at the fall. Is this clear? Can I expect you guys to post a lot of examples regarding inverted hammer? Anyways, I'll revise inverted hammer tomorrow, because today was more of value addition to your knowledge, because you guys were forgetting the power of PDH and PDL and the power of first candle high and low. Okay. So thank you so much, and please drop a message once crude crosses and touches our target of 6445. 6442 is the high, but high will break and it will reach our target. Develop such kind of a conviction, and definitely once you develop such kind of conviction, making money is just part of the game. Thank you so much, and see you tomorrow. Good night. Take care. On this positive note, I'm just dropping, and yes, I would expect a lot of people to join in. So please drop your reviews of today's class, because others are missing. I want everybody to be on board to the class. Okay, thank you so much. Good night. Please drop your reviews on today's class. Thank you so much. Good night, and please drop thumbs up once 6445 is touched. Good night. Take care. Sweet dreams. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಶಬಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿರಿಯಾನಿ ತಿನ್ನಂಡಿ ಪಂಕೊಂಡಿ ಕಷ್ಟಪಡದೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಕಡಿಚೆ ಕಲಿಚನೆ. ಗುಡ್ ನೈಟ್.